Hey everyone, once again this is Joe from Joyful Nurse Productions. Today I'm here with an update. Now not just only just a life update, but also to share some sad news and pathetic news. So before we go any further, please do me a favor. Like this video, share it with all your friends, and don't forget to subscribe. And also comment below also, and also don't forget the notifications button so that way you can get notifications of every time a new video comes down. So without any further ado, let's get into it. Now you see here, this new background, this is actually our new home. As many of you know, probably have followed me for a while, you guys will probably know that we've been renting out of a house. We really get lucky and we got another house, so that's why I didn't want to say anything or kind of post an update. Let's just say we've been here for about a month now, and let's just say it was kind of hairy a little bit. For some of you new subscribers that are on my video, that are the channel now, I want you guys to know we talk about things that regard to the music life, such as being a musician, home recording, gear reviews, and other things we rant about here on this channel. So just kind of get you guys up to speed, this is where we're at now. And because of that, our house is bigger. So that means I got a new creative spot. So now I got a new creative studio that can be able to look more legit and look more professional at this point. I've already soundproofed it, at least for the most part. I'm still waiting for some more soundproofing to come in. The money's a little tight. But outside of that, you're gonna see how my room looks. And just to let you know, I still got a few more videos in the can. So those videos are gonna be coming up shortly. As we go further on, like I said, we got a new house now. We've been able to upgrade, to get a bigger house now. Like I said, I got my own studio now. And also just to let you know that I did get some other stuff that we're going to be talking about pretty soon on this channel. Now, the sad news I want to get to is last week, probably some of you who are probably Gen Xers like me, or maybe some of you who view this channel are probably looking for real good music. And sadly, a band I kind of fell in love with after some time, for a long time, the founding member passed away. His name was Mike Peters. Mike Peters was the founder, the main songwriter, lead vocalist, and guitarist for the band called The Alarm. Their most commonly known hit was 68 Guns. But you also had other songs, like you had the summer, the rain in the summertime. You also had songs like Rescue Me. They had a pretty good long run of songs, like The Spirit of 76. All those songs that came out. And last week, it was sad to hear that he died of a form of leukemia. One thing that was significant about his story is that I would call him the Iron Man of music. If you guys are familiar with baseball terms, like the Iron Man Lou Gehrig or the Iron Man Cal Ripken, Mike Peters was similar to that. He was like the Cal Ripken of music. Even while still sick, he would play and he would live for the music. He even opened up his own foundation with those who are involved in the struggles that he has. Yesterday, as I was walking my dog, I decided to pop on a song set of The Alarm and all the songs I kind of fell in love with. His songs still resonate to this day because it's like I said, it's the way he wrote it. He kind of had like a Dylan-esque way of writing things, but a little bit into the modern age. Some say he was influenced by Bob Dylan for the most part. That's why he did a cover of Knock on Heaven's Door, which is actually a Bob Dylan cover. No, Guns N' Roses didn't write that song. Sorry. We lost another music legend. So it's just kind of a little bit on the curmudgeon side. Why can't politicians who are dishonest just die off like that? The pathetic news I want to talk about is the recent controversy surrounding internet guitar players. All these fake guitar players and stuff like that. The one that really came up in particular was a guy named Giacomo Turra. Giacomo Turra obviously he came off as a real talented guitar player. Somebody that, wow, you think like, oh man, this dude has just chops. Well, obviously a lot of people, when it came to the story, they credited Danny Sapko for this story.
Can Danny Sapko actually play bass?
When it came to Danny Sapko, he was intrigued by him as well until they started to call Giacomo out. He was like, no, he goes, this dude still stole from other guys, and didn't even credit them. So Danny did what most American journalists should do: research. Right. Danny did his research and he found out, like, whoa, this dude is not the real musician. He is. I mean, I kind of watched the video sometime after I watched the video from Rick Beato, because people were talking about it. I know Phil from Wings of Pegasus, he caught on to it. The Rick Beato video, I mean, if you're gonna get on Rick Beato's video, you better be in your A+ game. I mean, you better know how to explain what you're doing, be able to perform what you can do. But when this dude showed up to Rick Beato's channel, I mean, you talk about a typical letdown. The dude couldn't even play, and it was just, and I've seen a lot of some videos that circle around him playing live. Let's just put it this way: I play better than him, and I'm not a good guitar player myself, even though I practice. But as of lately, I've been practicing a lot more than normal. So Giacomo Turra, he really, they say, screwed the pooch on this. Now, another problem is that he wasn't crediting a lot of people to what he was doing. Like Alex Hutchins, Jack Gardner. Now, Jack Gardner, I wasn't too familiar with. Alex Hutchins, yes. Because Alex Hutchins was more known for being in what they call, he's a Boss endorser. He endorses Boss pedals. And I've seen some of his demonstration videos. This dude is a maniac on the guitar. I've also seen other videos as well. Charles Bertrand, obviously, he was like, wow, this dude is, I regret this guy. But the guy who really cheated him off was a guy named Lewis Land. I came across Lewis Land as I was taking my granddaughter to school. And this dude talked about how Giacomo really disrespected him. It was kind of in similarity to what Charlie Bertrand experienced with him, which is being blown off, and him coming off on these people he wanted to collab with, or wanted to collab with him, to come off in a very sociopathic way. This is what right now is what turns off a lot of people to Instagram guitar players. Sure. Like with some of us, when we do gear video and stuff like that, I do it, I'll admit, we mime a lot of our playing, for different angles and stuff like that. So you guys won't be bored by a one-shot video. Now, with some guys, they have multiple cameras, so they can be able to get every angle they can. Me, I just use a simple phone, and I also got my pro camera, my wannabe GoPro to kind of help get certain angles. But it's totally different from actually copying people's, solos note for note, playing their music and not giving them the credit for it. Even some went as far as saying that there's even one guy out there that really figured out how Giacomo did it, which is to slow the playlist down slow. You can put the individual notes in there, and that way the individual notes can sound like he's playing with full accuracy. To this kind of situation, it really makes guitar players look bad. One thing even Bad Brad talked about in his video is the death of the guitar god. I guess we're all looking for a guitar god, and yet no one is not. You get very few that are rising up for the occasion. I remember when my favorite guitar player, Joe Satriani, got slammed for not playing Mean Street right, and all of a sudden you got all these veteran guitar players just going at him. So Joe Satriani got roasted over that, but then again, These guys are not at his level. Try doing that night after night after night in front of an audience, night after night after night. Believe me, not even Eddie Van Halen played the same song twice. Some people would say, is there any redemption for something like this? Yes. Now, from the perspective I come from, as many probably read my description, I'm a Christian. One thing I do believe there is true redemption. Yes, somebody can come back from this. But it all depends on this one thing: a change of heart. In the Christian circles, we use this word repent. It's not a condition, it's an action. What it really means is change your direction. And sometimes when you change your direction, that means you need to change the way you think about it. And you need to demonstrate some sort of action that requires one to demonstrate such remorse. I'm not saying, be a lawyer, no. Say, hey, you know what? I'm sorry. I'm gonna do the best of my ability not to let this happen again. I'm gonna do right by this by giving these guys whatever money that I took from them. I'm gonna give them a percentage of it, and that's it. And with a lot of people who also came up with that said, yeah, he should do that. But then again, like they say, he took down his channels. He still got his Instagram up, but sadly, he's already shown himself to be a sociopath. And because of that, it's going to put more of a bad light on guitar players that really can play, such as myself, Alex Hutchins, Bad Brad, even of all people, and Kyle Bull. A lot of people are going to be speculating, well, can these guys really play guitar? So probably I'm going to throw out a video where I can actually demonstrate I'm playing. And again, I'm not the best player. I'll be the first to admit it. However, we got to stop the guitar fakery, and we just need to be ourselves. That's what it all comes down to at the end of the day. That's just me. So why don't you guys tell me what you think? Obviously, like I said, I don't know if you guys will be excited about the new studio week coming up, which I'm gonna be doing a video for within the next couple of weeks. Also, I don't know if you guys, maybe you guys probably like, who's Mike Peters? Again, look up the Alarm, and you'll be like, wow, this is good. This is cool music. Then also, what do you guys think about the Giacomo Turra situation? I know there's gonna be a lot of it out there. So again, like, share, and subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to hit the notifications button. So again, I'll let you know what the next two videos are going to be about. Obviously, it's going to be about what I call my goat of the guitar. So until next time.